Hi everyone. So that's gonna be first lesson, first week Wednesday lesson. Um, Chapter 9.1, plotting polar coordinates. So lesson objectives will be plot points with polar coordinates. Mr. Farrington did this worksheet, and this QR code, if you use your phone and scan it, it will lead to his instructional video. So if you want to look at Mr. Farrington's explanation, then you can check that out as well. Okay, so we have known rectangular coordinates so far, which is x-axis, y-axis. From the origin, you can move to the left and right depending on x value. You can move up and down depending on y value. That's how you plot a point in rectangular coordinate. In polar coordinate, it's a little different. There's a point, we call that as a origin at the rectangular coordinate. We call that as a pole in polar coordinate. That point is a pole, and this side, this ray, we call that as a polar axis. And you measure the angle from polar axis counterclockwise, so it gives you the angle from polar axis and how far the point is from the pole. The distance from the pole will be radius. So rather than giving you x value, y value, in polar we give you r value, theta value. R is radius, how far the distance is from the pole, and theta is the angle counterclockwise from polar axis. So let me give you an example. So example would be, plot the following points on the graph below. So these are two different questions. So first question is 2,45 degree. So radius is 2, theta is 45 degree. So this is where you're starting from. This we call that as a polar axis. Which direction are we going? We are going to counterclockwise, this way. Starting from here, we are going this way. By how much degree? 45 degree. So if you look at it, here's a 15, 30, 45 degree. We already labeled degree and according radian, so it's kind of handy for you. If it's not available, you have to convert from degree to radian, radian to degree, vice versa. Okay, it is all labeled for you. So 45 degree, we are gonna go 15, 30, 45. So this is the angle. Radius will be 2. So starting from here, 1, 2. You plot that point, label that as A, you're done. Let's look at the second question. Point B, 5,7 pi sixth. So 7 pi sixth. If you don't have this labeling of radian, you will have to convert 7 pi sixth to degree by multiplying by 180 degree over pi. Then you can calculate the angle in degree, then you can plot it. Since you have all label available for you for radian, just find 7 pi 6. So 7 pi 6, if you look for it, 7 pi 6, 7 pi 6, right here. 7 pi 6. all the way around here 7 pi 6, and the radius was 5. So in this direction 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and that you label that as point B. That is all for this practice. So if you think you understood, the next page is practice question for you. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. You will have to practice it on here. And if you get them right, you got it. If you didn't get it right, you can talk to your classmates, look for more video online, look at Mr. Farrington's instruction video. You can talk to me at the office hour. Okay, so you might want to pause this because the next page I have answer key for you. So pause it, do it first, then you get to compare your work against my key. So this is the answer. Okay, one more topic I need to cover through this video. As I just pointed it out, the angle, positive angle, you go counterclockwise. From this axis, you go counterclockwise, positive angle. What if angle is negative angle? Then you go clockwise. So from here, you go clockwise if the angle is negative angle. So you measure negative angle clockwise. Positive angle, you go counterclockwise. What if radius is minus? If radius is minus, you proceed very opposite direction by that absolute value of a radius. So here will be an example. It's this one is labeled as 2 comma pi over 6. This one is labeled as minus 2 comma pi over 6. So pi over 6, if you convert it to degree, it's a 30 degree. Or if you look at it, pi over 6, if you look at pi over 6, it's 30 degree here. So pi over 6, and you proceed 2, 1, 2, that's where it's located. If you look at this coordinate, that's a pi over 6, which is this direction, but look at the radius, it's minus 2. So pi over 6 as a direction, it's pointing here, it's pointing this direction, but since its radius is minus 2, you go very opposite direction by 2. Okay, let me give you 3 more examples on this. Let's plot point A. Look at the angle, 30 degree. So find the angle, 30 degrees is going to be here. So we want to plot some point somewhere over here. But if you look at the radius, it's minus 2. It's not positive 2, it's minus. What does that mean? Okay, this direction, you want to go very opposite direction of it. Straight line of that, straight line of that, it's going to be here. So you go opposite by 2 because it's minus 2. And that's going to be point A. Okay, let's look at the point B, 5 comma minus 2 pi third. Okay, minus 2 pi third. So there are a couple options here. One thing you can do is minus 2 pi over 3. If you look at it, the label is not labeled as a minus. It's all labeled as a positive. So you might say, well, how am I supposed to find minus 2 pi over 3? So one way you can do, take a look at it, positive 2 pi 3. Positive 2 pi 3 is located somewhere over here. That's 120 degree. So you can go this way backward by 120 degree. So if you go backward by 120 degree, it's going to be this. If that's too much for you, another option is you find coterminal angle. So minus 2 pi over 3, you could have add 360 degree. You can add 360 degree, you can subtract 360 degree as many times as you want, you are still pointing same angle. So 360 degree in radian is 2 pi. So you add 2 pi equal to. So if you have a graphing calculator available, if you can use some kind of PC software, you can add minus 2 third plus 2. Just do calculation addition, not including pi. Then it becomes minus 2 third plus 2 over 1, which becomes minus 2 third plus 3 over 6, which becomes minus 4 third. So that positive 4 third. So that becomes positive 4 third pi. So we just converted minus 2 pi third to coterminal angle 4 pi third. So if you look at it, 4 pi third is right here. 4 pi third is right here. So that's option number 2. Do whatever is easier for you. So radius is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, label that as a B. C, if you look at it, it's minus 3, minus 45. So minus 45, do you remember? The angle you have to go clockwise if it's minus 45. So minus 45. So I know 45 is what? 1, 2, 3 here. So you're gonna go minus 45, minus, so 1, 2, 3. So that's minus 45. So direction is heading this way. That's where the direction is heading, like here, pointing it here. But radius is minus 3, meaning you gotta go very opposite direction by 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be labeled there as a C. So to recap, if angle is minus, you have to measure clockwise. If a radius is minus, from the direction it's indicating, you have to go very opposite direction. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 more practice questions for you. You should try this by yourself, and maybe you can pause this video, try them first. Then next page I'll have answers available for you. Here are answers. Okay, and the homework you are supposed to submit is available inside Alex. So this is not your homework, this is instruction video to help you understand things better. Once you finish this video with these practice questions, you should log into the Alex and just do homework on Alex, and that's the homework you are responsible to do for a grade. Thank you, everyone. I will see you for next lesson. If you have a further question, I'll try to hold Zoom or MS Team office hour so you can join me then. Okay, guys. Bye.